Welcome to our latest video, where we explore the unexpected and often untold stories of celebrities who found themselves on the other side of the law. In this revealing episode, we're diving into the lives of famous personalities who are currently serving time in prison or have had a history of incarceration. From headline-making scandals to shocking criminal cases, we'll uncover the series of events that led these stars from the red carpet to behind bars. Join us as we navigate the complex interplay of fame, fortune, and the legal system, and shed light on how these celebrities faced justice. Stay tuned as we reveal the intriguing, sometimes startling, tales of these public figures whose life stories took a turn towards the penitentiary. Let's unravel the stories behind the headlines in today's eye-opening video. Kid Creole, Nathaniel Glover Jr., a pioneering rapper from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Kid Creole's fall from grace was dramatic. He was working as a security guard when he stabbed a homeless man, John Jolly, in New York City, thinking Jolly was either making a pass at him or planning to rob him. Glover fled the scene, but Jolly died from his injuries. Despite pleading not guilty and his defense team planning to present evidence of mental disease, Glover was found guilty of first-degree manslaughter and sentenced to 16 years in prison in 2022. R. Kelly. The R&B singer faced a slew of federal and state charges, including aggravated criminal abuse, child pornography, and racketeering across Illinois, New York, and Minnesota. His high-profile cases involved allegations of bribing a government official, sex trafficking, and racketeering. In 2021, he was found guilty on 9 counts of sex trafficking and racketeering in New York. The following year, he was convicted in Chicago for child pornography and enticing a minor, leading to a total sentence of 31 years. Michael Jace. Best known for his role in The Shield, Michael Jace was convicted for the 2014 shooting death of his wife, April Jace. In a fit of rage over a pending divorce and suspecting infidelity, Jace shot her in front of their children and was sentenced to 40 years to life in prison in 2016. Bill Cosby. Renowned comedian and actor, Cosby's reputation was tarnished when he was found guilty of 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault in 2018. His conviction, a landmark in the #MeToo era, resulted in a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. However, in a turn of events, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his conviction in 2021, citing a violation of his rights to protection against self-incrimination. Cameron Douglas. Son of actor Michael Douglas, Cameron Douglas was sentenced to 5 years in prison in 2010 for heroin possession and conspiracy to distribute drugs. While incarcerated, he was further sentenced to an additional 4.5 years for drug possession, highlighting the challenges of addiction and its consequences. Charles Dutton. Before his successful acting career, Dutton faced a troubled past. In 1967, he was convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 5 years in jail. He was paroled after 20 months, but found himself back in prison on robbery and gun charges, a testament to his challenging early life before finding success in Hollywood. Chuck Berry. A rock and roll icon, Berry's life was marked by legal troubles. At 18, he was convicted of armed robbery and served 3 years in prison. Later, he faced charges for violating the Mann Act and tax evasion, leading to multiple incarcerations. Despite these setbacks, Berry's musical legacy remains influential. Da Brat. Known for her work in music and film, Da Brat's career hit a snag when she was sentenced to 3 years in prison in 2007 for aggravated assault. The incident involved striking a woman with a bottle in a nightclub, showing how a moment of violence can have lasting consequences. Apollo Nida. Known from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nida was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison in 2014 for mail, wire, and bank fraud, involving a scheme that defrauded millions from dozens of victims over 4 years. His case highlighted the serious repercussions of white-collar crimes. Oscar Pistorius. The South African former sprinter, known for competing in the Olympics as a double-leg amputee, was convicted of the murder of his girlfriend, Reeva Steenkamp, in 2013. Initially found guilty of culpable homicide, his conviction was later changed to murder, resulting in a 15-year sentence, minus time served. Pistorius' case was a high-profile example of a fall from grace, as he went from a celebrated athlete to a convicted murderer. These stories reflect the diverse backgrounds and circumstances that can lead to incarceration, even among the famous. Each case is a reminder of the consequences of actions, irrespective of celebrity status.